And welcome back to AGXM. On today's episode, we have a technical update brought to you by one of the project's technical leads, Blockchain Foundry CEO, Dan Waslick. But as always, if this is your first time joining us, please go ahead and subscribe to our channels and check out AGXPay.com to learn how the power of modern, honest money can help you claim financial freedom. And now to our interview. Dan, welcome back and thank you again for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Nick.
So there's been a lot going on for the project from a technical perspective. Arguably, we may be a little overdue to give our viewers a look into everything that's been happening. So first up, we had a major upgrade with the wallet release 1.3. Can you give viewers a look at what's been upgraded?
Sure. So with 1.3, really the big feature that we introduced was an entirely new token, right? AUX, which is a gold-backed token that is, similar to AGX. AGX is more relative to silver, where AUX is now more relative to gold. What was really cool about what we were able to accomplish in the 1.3 release is that we were able to extend the gas station functionality that we'd already created around AGX to enable users to not only pay for their gas fees with this new token, AUX, but also allows them to purchase this new AUX token using Silver Card ePINs. And so now they can very quickly, take their fiat dollars, buy an ePIN, redeem that for some gold tokens, and then they can either store those gold tokens on Hyperledger or Syscoin, or they can actually take them and start using them out in the real world with P2P transactions through the wallet. And so, it's the first of, I think, many new tokens that we'll start to see in the wallet long term. And even though AUX and AGX are both still on the Syscoin blockchain, we are still utilizing Hyperledger for portions of the ecosystem. And the number of blockchains involved in the ecosystem is going to grow in the future, right? And so a lot of the work that we also did in 1.3 was to make the core of the wallet compatible with that future state that we know we're headed towards. So things like being able to support Ethereum tokens, being able to support different stable coins hosted on Ethereum. Those are infrastructural pieces that we implemented in 1.3 that we really haven't turned the functionality on around yet, but it speaks to the longer term sort of vision around the system and the fact that we're putting the pieces in place that are needed to get there.
Super exciting stuff, a whole new asset which people can use to preserve their wealth, and it's live and spendable on their AGXPay wallets today. Fantastic stuff. Hot on the heels of this though, we have another update coming, wallet release 1.3.1. Tell us, what is that update all about?
So 1.3.1 is more of just like a maintenance release for us. We've really been working to try to put in place more mechanisms that make it easier for users to appreciate that a wallet update is available, and then also to get that wallet update, right? Right now, there's a few different ways it happens: through emails. In some cases, your app store on your phone may notify you that a new version is available. In some cases, you may not get notified at all, depending on what channels you're paying attention to. We've built an update mechanism directly into the mobile application now that when you launch the application, it will check to see if you're using the latest version. And if you are, all good, have at it. If not, it'll notify you and actually point you in the direction of where you can go to update. And it'll also tell you, at a high level, what the new features are in the update. So 1.3.1, some architectural stuff to make the user experience better for everybody. And then also, fixing some small bugs that have been reported against 1.3. Things with users that have larger load balances. We're seeing incorrect figures for their load balance. It's purely a display issue, but we want people to be able to feel confident in the system and know that what they see in the members portal matches what they see in the wallet and vice versa. And so we have a sort of hit list of those types of minor display artifact type bugs that have also been fixed in 1.3.1.
Yeah, a lot of work is being done in this area to make the experience just that much stronger. Now, it's not all about the mobile wallet though. You recently released an updated version of the desktop wallet as well, haven't you?
That's true, and we'll get more into some of the desktop plans here, I know, in just a little bit, but we did release an update to the desktop wallet. The goal with that update was really to enable users who had previously used the desktop wallet or who had put their funds on a paper wallet, give them an easy way to bring their funds back onto their desktop, and then if they so choose, and we highly recommend, send them onto their mobile wallet. The desktop wallet as it exists today will be sunset soon. And so users will have the option of either moving their tokens to the mobile wallet or moving their tokens to an upcoming web wallet, which will actually replace the desktop wallet. And I'd love to talk more about that as well if you're interested.
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't you give us a look at what's coming down the pipe in the long-term future?
Yep, totally. So, what we've been working on with the design team and with various members of the support team that interact with the community and kind of have the strongest touch point with the pain points that users are experiencing is really moving to make the entire ecosystem more cohesive and reducing the fragmentation that users feel moving between, a desktop wallet, a web members portal that shows them some of their sort of database tokens and some of their Hyperledger tokens, but none of their Syscoin tokens, and then a mobile wallet that shows them, all of that stuff. We want to bring that all together to provide something that's cohesive for people, so they're not, on a website wondering where their Syscoin tokens are, or on a mobile wallet wondering where their Hyperledger tokens are, or wondering how to sign up for the members portal from the mobile wallet. And so what we're working towards, and what we should be producing here in the next few months, is actually a replacement for the desktop wallet that is a web wallet. And what's exciting about that is that it not only allows users to interact with their tokens through the desktop as they choose to do, or through mobile, but it also is going to come with a complete redesign, right? We've been working hard with the design team to completely reskin the application to really reflect where the project is now. It's not just AGXPay, it's not just AUXPay, it's really a whole LODE Pay ecosystem, right? And so that's what some of these designs are going to reflect. And you're going to see thematic consistency between what you experience on your mobile device and what you experience in the browser. It's not going to be one set of interfaces and colors on the desktop and a completely different experience and set of interfaces and colors on mobile. It's going to be 100% consistent. There's going to be feature parity between both. So everything you'll be able to do currently today on the members portal, you'll be able to do through your mobile wallet, and vice versa. Stuff that you can do today on your mobile wallet you can't do in the members portal, such as sending AGX peer-to-peer, you'll be able to do through the web wallet. And so that should be really exciting for users, because the web wallet is so much easier to use than the desktop wallet. I mean, it removes so much complexity from the users in terms of blockchain syncing and wallet management and all of this kind of stuff. So it's really just go to a URL, punch in your PIN, and you're good to go, or go to a URL, restore from your mnemonic, and you're good to go. Really the exciting thing, though, as a step beyond that, is some of the crypto users in the LODE community are probably familiar with a wallet called MetaMask. One of the unique properties of that wallet is that it has the ability to interact with websites in a way that allows you to use your tokens with those websites. So I can go to a website, I can say I want to buy something for USDT, which is an Ethereum stablecoin, and when I click purchase, a little window pops up from MetaMask that says, are you sure you want to spend these tokens? I say yes, and then the purchase goes through. We'll be able to replicate that exact same experience for AUX, for AGX, and for any other tokens that we explore with the project, in that when you go to some place like AGX Markets, instead of having to copy and paste item numbers around or addresses and amounts around or anything, you'll just press purchase from the AGX Markets interface. Your LODE web wallet will give you a little pop-up window saying, are you sure you want to make this purchase for whatever amount? You say confirm. the window will close, and then in AGX markets, you'll see a confirmation that says purchase complete, email being sent to confirm order, and whatever else happens from that point. But the power there of having a wallet that allows these tokens to interact with any website, any decentralized application is something that I think will hugely benefit this community and will really lead to a lot of growth for the ecosystem as a whole. Because when these tokens are trapped, on your mobile device or on a desktop wallet, that's hard to leverage in conjunction with websites. That friction, right, really makes it so that adoption starts to fall off. We're identifying those friction points and trying to remove them so that the system is as easy to use as possible, really paving the way for the largest ecosystem possible.
Wow, I cannot wait. It sounds incredible, and I know if it's anything like the work that you guys are already doing, it's going to end up being a top-notch product, and I'm looking forward to seeing it come to life in the coming months. Now, we've spoken a lot about blockchain transacting, but there's actually more going on than that. I believe the next big thing for the team is building debit cards right into the mobile wallet, giving people that liquidity to fiat so people can spend in their local currencies. Can you speak a little bit about what's going on there?
You're correct. Yeah, there's so many things going on, right? It's like keeping track of them is a challenge, right? And it's a fun challenge. And so, yes, the next thing coming to the wallet itself is virtual debit cards. What they will allow you to do is sign up for a virtual debit card. It gives you a full virtual debit card number, CVV, expiration date that you can use on websites like any debit or credit card. You then have the ability to load that card up with AGX or AUX, and you have the ability to continually top up that card as you move forward as well. And so what that brings is liquidity to the system, and also an increased amount of spendability too, because while we are constantly working on increasing the number of merchants that directly accept AGX or AUX by allowing users to load that AGX or AUX onto a virtual debit card, which everyone accepts, that makes it that much easier for them to go and then leverage the value that they're getting either through AGX or AUX they've purchased or through AGX that they've received as rewards for their load. And so, it's really going to make the system much more real world usable. And it's something that I'm excited for because I can't wait to, add a virtual debit card to my wallet, top it up with some AGX, and then go out there and, buy a coffee and get some groceries.
Man, I'm just so excited about what's coming up for the project, as well as I know much of our community is too. You need both sides. Of course, we're always going to be pushing that blockchain adoption, the adoption of blockchain assets and usage by individuals and merchants. But of course, we also need to provide people with access to those government-backed currencies that people know and have to live with. So Dan, thank you so much for joining us for today and giving us a look at all the hard work that you guys are doing. Good luck out there. I know you got a lot on your plate, but I know you guys are going to knock it out of the park.
Awesome. I'm excited for it. Thanks for having me, Nick.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you enjoyed our interview with Dan Waslick and today's episode at large. As always, if this is your first time and you liked what you saw today, please be sure to subscribe to our channels and register an account at agxpay.com to join the honest money movement. Take care.